Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Online. It is time for us to go to the Mage Guild. I think that's like right around here. There it is. Okay, who do we need to talk to?
Your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, cool. Later. We need to do more Mage Guild quests at some point. Are they down below? They must be, right? Yep. Oh!
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Darn, why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet Emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
Metamarco deceived him. It wasn't his fault.
Granted, Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
So what you're telling me is that he really is Dumbledore. Just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original five. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
Why is Sai Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
Where is Sai Sahan now?
He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
What do you need me to do?
Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Knife Ear Grotto in Deshan, inside a hidden lair of Daedric cultists. We must travel there and search for clues.
I'll set out at once and meet you there.
Head to Knife Ear Grotto in the eastern mountains of Deshan. I will meet you inside.
Knife Ear was the racial slur from the Dragon Age series, in which the humans would call elves. I have some questions.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, if you must pry, I am Chancellor to the Elder Council and Overlord of Nibelheim. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Tharn. We are the greatest of the noble houses, with seats at the Imperial Court for countless centuries.
A family of politicians?
Politicians. A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Tharns have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection, my family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Tharn is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback, nothing more. By allying with you, I will liberate the Empire from Minimarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
Isn't your daughter the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She is comfortably lodged in Minimarco's pocket, along with my nephew, Jabard. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
Later. Okay, so we need to go to Knife Ear Grotto. Bam. I wonder if Knife Ear is the same implication in this game. Yeah, I wonder where that, if that term exists outside of Dragon Age and this. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's Deshan. I am dumb. I always go the wrong way. Because there's two doors that are like near each other. And one this is on the right side of, one this is on the left side of. And I alternate which door I leave. Okay, let's go to Deshawn. Where's the grotto? Looked like it was on the east side. I'm not seeing it. What the fuck is this grotto? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was looking for a different quest cursor. Okay, here we go. I want... Oh, it's Ancestor Silk. I don't really care, to be honest. I feel like I have an infinite supply of Ancestor... Well, that's actually very, very false.
Better overstocked than under.
I have an infinite supply of Ancestor Silk as long as I am crafting at... gear level 150. The moment I craft at level 160, I do not have that much Ancestor Silk. But the thing is, I'm currently not really crafting gear for gear. Like, I need to farm out sets and shit like that before I actually really get into crafting. I only have a crafting for the sake of writs at this point in time. Crafting is easy to max, though. Or by max, I just mean max level. Oh, that's empty. Okay. Oh, it's a delve. So I've done this already. I've done every delve in the overworld. I haven't done the quests inside.
Relief not to have Titanborn following you around like a lost puppy.
Well, may as well get this quest, right? Greetings, traveler. I post this warning in a hope that you will heed it. This ruin is overrun with a number of dangerous Daedra and their followers. Do not venture forth unless you're adequately armed and prepared. If, however, you choose to venture into this cave, keep your eyes open for anything of value. I will reward you for recovering any artifacts I could not. Find me in the Daedric ruins near Narcissus. Aurelion the Scholar. I should gather any artifacts I find. Okay, are these going to show up on my map also? Bam. Ooh, the Night Mother's Truth. That's about Sithis? Okay, let me check the map. Oh, okay. So we just need to beat that boss for the reward. Easy peasy. Bam. I'm likely getting chased. Huh? Oh. Abner Tharn.
You will not break me, King of Worms.
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Saisahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle to be sure, but where is he being kept?
Oh! It became necessary to relocate Saisahan when it became clear that the standard interrogation techniques would not work. His will is very strong, no doubt forged during the years he spent training in solitude, attempting to restore the ancient Yokudan art of sword singing. I think Yokudan is the continent that, or Yokuda, is the continent that Red Guards are from prior to Tamriel. Despite his utter failure to manifest the spirit swords, a task that came as naturally as breathing to the ancient masters, Saisahan maintains an unusually strong sense of self. When it was determined that he could resist or outright ignore physical pain, I had him relocated from the dungeons beneath the Imperial City to a location that might be better suited to break his will and extract the information I seek. My contacts amongst Molag Bal's Daedric servants were receptive to the suggestion after all. It had been years since any of them had the challenge of breaking a subject with such a strong will. The lovely Duchess of Anguish had a touch that is like razors against the flesh. Her voice sears the mind and soul. Her lips are coated in venom, and her intellect is as sharp as her tongue. She has practiced her art for uncounted centuries, and I am confident that she will extract the information from the Red Guard without killing him. I suppose the Red Guard will need to be disposed of when this is over. Once the information is mine, perhaps I will give him to the Duchess as a gift. She will almost certainly kill him, I think, but first she will enjoy him as a plaything for many long years. Okay, nothing super pertinent to this quest. Sometimes when I fight groups of weak enemies, it's just better to spam my my Templar spammel. Just because it's AoE. There we go. Those scamps go down like nothing. Goodbye. Oh, that's who we read the note about. Okay. Take that to the scholar. Where is... Does that show up here? Or do I need to have it selected? I don't know. Whatever. We'll deal with that after. I don't know if that guy heard me. I'm just like, I'll take care of him. Just in case.
The amulet of the kings of glory, an artifact of the divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sahan before he can be broken.
All right. And one more.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sahan into the halls of Torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for.
The amulet of kings of the amulet of the Kings of Glory pendant of the red diamond Chimel Adabal, eyelid relic of the divine investiture. Whatever myths exist concerning its creation, this much is a fact. As a vessel of Akatosh's will, it is tied to him in a very real way. The corruption of the Dragonfire ritual was a taxing endeavor. I spent weeks inscribing the glyphs and preparing the incantations that Aquilarios foolishly believed would change his ancestry and birthright. Trusting simpleton, Nim now lies adrift in the Mundus, vulnerable to the parasitic Daedra that feast upon the souls of its people. Tharn once asked me outright if the amulet could be used to repair damage wrought by the soul burst. Subtlety was never part of Abner's repertoire. I could see the scheming machinations behind his eyes, even as he pledged his loyalty to me. I think he knew even then that he was disposable. Who needs a scheming politician when one aspires to be a god? The answer to this question is, of course, yes. This is why I must seize the amulet and protect it. It is the vessel through which I will supplant my would-be master and assume domination over the two worlds. Why would a god settle for just one? Okay, let me check something out real fast. Did I miss one here too? For all of his self-doubt, Sai Sahan has proven monstrously difficult to break. Perhaps the years of physical training he endured to condition his body make the tortures of the flesh pale in comparison. Likewise, threats of bodily harm to friends and acquaintances have no effect. He merely closes his eyes and promises to avenge them. So deftly, he pulled the amulet of kings from the fingers of Varen's withering husk amidst the chaos of the soulburst, and then he was gone. A fleeting shadow in the night. I must have it back if I am to enact the final stage of my plan. Since that day, I have played a waiting game as Molag Bal's plane meld continues unabated. For the time being, this works to my advantage, but I must find the amulet before the plane meld concludes, or my plan is doomed to failure. I would tear this continent apart stone by stone if I had to, but for now I shall be patient. Sai Sahan cannot endure these tortures forever. He will break and the amulet of kings will be mine once again. Okay, Sai Sahan is officially a fucking badass. We fucking love Sai Sahan here now. Okay, Abner.
At last, Sai Sahan has been taken to the halls of torment.
Do you know where that is?
Oh yes, it's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the halls of torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread.
It sounds a lot like what happened to Lyris.
It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time.
We need to rescue Sai Sahan. Can you get us to the Halls of Torment?
Of course I can. I am Abner Tharn. But first, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Very well. Okay. So, I have another quest. Where is this? Fuck off. Excuse me. Goodbye. Boop. Okay, we are at the exit. Look how fast I am now. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, where to? Here, let's just zoom out. Looks like it's on the west side. There it is. Where is the nearest way shrine? Beautiful. Yikes. Got way more vertical air than I intended and not that much horizontal. Okay, may as well turn in this quest just as a little bonus, right? Because we all know I'm never going back in that delve on this character again. This is a nice song. This game has quite solid music. It has a very nice soundtrack.
What's this Daedric ruin doing here? What's its purpose? Oh God, is there blood coming out of my hair?
I found your note and an artifact you might be interested in.
Oh, cool. This is a very rare Daedric beard pot. Massive Dramor would wear these suspended by chains around their necks to protect their lustrous beards. Isn't it fascinating? Here's your reward.
Okay, I'll take it. May as well. Okay, it is time to... wait, we don't need to talk to Erithil. We need... Here, let's just... Is it J? Main quest. Bam. Okay. Up we go. I know that there's a... Oh, fuck. It's like right there. They actually appear when players get close. So it might have, if no one else is there, it might have spawned just because I was close enough. Oh, no, people are here. Bam. Goodbye.
Drink in your victory. It won't last long.
There we go. Beautiful.
I don't want revenge. I want your submission.
Sick. Give me my shit. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Always, you know, those are always nice to do. They give a decent XP, decent rapport. And let's just teleport right to the harborage. Can't believe we could do that this whole time. I was running back and forth this whole time. Okay. Beautiful. I'm curious how much rapport people actually need in total for each, like, level. Hello.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a wraith. Thorn's been gone for hours. I think he's up to something.
Is, what's his face here? Wait, did Crazy Boy not come with us? The guy with the pot in his Cadwell?
An unexpected visit. What brings you back, Vestige?
Thorn and I discovered where they're keeping Sai Sahan.
At last. Where can he be found?
A prison in Cold Harbor called the Halls of Torment.
Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the Halls of Torment immediately.
Is there anything else?
I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current. But I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits us. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a foolish old man who glimpsed the wisdom of the scrolls and survived.
But you can find a path to the Halls of Torment, can't you?
When Tarn returns, we will combine our resources. We will find a path to these Halls of Torment soon enough.
All right. Is this heavy armor? Beautiful. Another quest done. Okay, I'm guessing I have to leave and then come back after.
Sai Sahan served me well for many long years. It saddens me to think of the tortures he endures. I'm heartened to know that he has not been broken.
We'll find Sai Sahan. And if Mannimarco gets in our way, I'll chop that sniveling, knife-eared puddle of troll piss into little bite-sized pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna say that it's a slur. Let's see. Let's get out of here. So I think we're over halfway done the main quest now. Okay, east we go.
Message, meet me at the harborage. We are ready to rescue Sai Sahan.
Fuck yes. It's time. Bam. I wonder if I can, like, use this as a waypoint to, like, a way shrine to teleport from here elsewhere. If this is only a destination or a destination and, like, a departure point. This respawn? It did. Well, some of them did. Oh, I don't want to steal.
Put a cork in it, Tharn. Sai's my friend. Probably the best friend I have. If the vestige is going, I'm going too.
Yes, I see. And you are the most qualified. Why? Is it your superior knowledge of Cold Harbor? Your expertise in dealing with Daedric entities? Or is it simply the unrequited puppy love you feel for that shirtless mammoth?
Can you stop calling me the vestige already?
I swear I haven't heard such bickering and whining since the last Tharn family gathering at Mid-Year's Feast.
I'm glad you're here. I'm about to punch Tharn in the teeth again, and I didn't want you to miss it.
The time has come for another foray into Oblivion, Vestige. We have one last ally in need of rescue.
Sai Sahan.
Indeed, Abner Tharn and I have been meditating, scrying, and poring over Menemarka's notes. And at long last, we've discovered the location of the Halls of Torment.
How long has Sai Sahan been a prisoner there?
Our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years. Far longer than any mortal man should endure. But Sai Sahan is something more than mortal man. He's a descendant of Leki, the Yokudan sword saint. I've seen it.
Then we must find him, and quickly.
We have been able to determine the precise area of the halls where Sai is being held. This is why we were so long about the task. I shall open a portal for you.
Am I going alone?
Lyris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task. Speak with them and hear what they offer, but you must choose one or the other.
What's wrong? What did Varen say?
He said that only one of you can join me.
Then your choice is clear. I've known Sai Sahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai. Would Tharn do the same?
You look perplexed. What inscrutable riddles is Varen spouting now?
He said that only one of you can join me.
Did he? What surprisingly good advice. Titanborn and I are more likely to kill each other than we are to help. The choice is yours. But I recommend choosing brains over brawn. I have valuable knowledge of the Daedra, and don't forget, I'm the mage.
Okay, here's the problem. I feel like I should take Abner Tharn, and the reason is because if I don't trust him, then why would I leave him with the fucking, like, blind, frail prophet? And then take her into the den, right? It's like, if I take him, okay, he can try to betray me, but I think I can handle myself. But I'd be worried about him betraying. But also, you know, she'll get all angry, and I'm a weak man.
What's wrong? Then your choice. Thank you. You won't regret it. Back in the Cold Harbor slave pits, the Shriven used to whisper about the Halls of Torment. When I think of what Sai must be going through, we'll bring him back, or die trying.
Go with Lyris. Save Sai Sahan from the Halls of Torment.
You're going to take the she-troll. She has all the subtlety of a stampeding mammoth in a pottery shop. And good luck. You're certainly going to need it.
No worries.
The portal will deliver you into the Halls of Torment. Find Sai Sahan and bring him out. He is our last, best hope if we are to locate the Amulet of Kings.
You made the right choice. Tharn's a snake. You want someone you can trust at your side. Come on, let's go split some skulls and bring Sai home.
The fact that I can trust you is why I wanted to leave you here. But let's go. That place looks cool as hell. Okay. The Halls of Torment.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Oh, I still got hurt as it was going down. All right. Oh, that didn't work as well as I had hoped. Bam.
That's Tharn's voice. What is he doing here?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword.
That's weird.
Witness the deadly power of my dark sword.
Bam. Nice. Okay, I think this means I can't use skills inside that bubble. What the fuck is she doing to Sharp as Knight?
It's time for your next round of torture. You'll enjoy this one.
Sharp as Knight just had the fucking ride of his life. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, what's up?
Sai was right there. We had him. We were so close.
Why would his torture be made to look like Tharn?
Tharn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have sensed that. On the plus side, a doppelganger with Tharn's face was much more satisfying to kill.
What was that about being a sword singer? That would have been interesting to see Tharn, seeing Tharn be his greatest fear. What was that about being a sword singer?
The sword singers are legendary. They were a group of Redguard sword masters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. Sahan spent years trying to resurrect their lost art, but never succeeded. He considered it his greatest failure.
So the doppelganger was using that failure to torment him.
And it took on Tharn's appearance because he was a familiar rival that Sai secretly despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed. Day after day, year after year. I can't think of anything worse.
I'm curious where some of these people's cultures are drawn from. Nords are obviously Vikings, and Imperials are obviously Romans. Akavir is clearly, like, Japan. I'm curious what Yokudan is, and also Bretons. I remember someone saying Bretons were French. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what the Breton deal is. I actually don't know enough about Bretons.
We appear to have some unwanted visitors in the halls of Torment. Let's make them feel well.
Okay, wait, who is this voice that we're hearing? Oh, it's the...
Your friend always has an opportunity to prove himself.
Right, I know who it is.
All you need to do is reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings, and you can all be on your merry way.
It's the person who's like... What did they say? That her something is as sharp as her tongue? Has venom on her lips. Has razors for nails or something, whatever they said.
Never leave the halls of Torment alive.
Together forever, Sai. Isn't that what we both want? That sounded like my voice. What's going on? I never said that.
Whoa, what the hell? I didn't even hear what she said.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Sai, my love, where is the amulet? Tell me this will all be over, and we can finally be together.
Jesus.
They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests.
Okay, that's cringe.
Destroy them, quickly. Why does she look like me?
That'd be fucking cringe for her to walk in on. Whoa, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell? You're teleporting around. Oh my god.
It's not like this between Sai and me.
I'm fighting so terribly. Jesus Christ, cringe.
They hold these spots from size head. I don't understand. They hold these spots from size head. I don't understand.
Ooh. Wait, do I already have the Dark Elf style? I must, right? I must already have it. Yeah. I think I start with that. Oh!
I can't give you my heart. I'll give you theirs. Fresh and still beating.
Oh my god, he's gotta be mortified. The greatest, maybe his greatest fear isn't, maybe his greatest fear is her walking in on him thinking that he has these fantasies.
I'll deal with them. You'll be safe here, my love.
Bam.
Too late. Once again. Come, my friend.
Here.
Time for your next
Okay. Farewell.
Vestige, hold a moment.
What's up? Love the mortal weakness. Okay.
When I get my hands on Menomarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity!
I don't understand. Why did the doppelganger look like you?
How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more.
They pulled the idea from Sai's head, didn't they? Dude, fucking Sadman Hurb, just drop it. We'll talk about it later.
What? No! Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. This is just so unexpected. Confusing.
I think we just met Menomarco's Duchess of Anguish.
I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull. Let's keep moving. And listen, don't mention this whole thing to anyone. I need some time to figure out what it means.
I feel like this is such a who cares right now. Like, this is something that you figure out after the, like, okay, he is in love with you. It doesn't really matter if the world ends and you guys get killed. This is not pressing.
We don't get many visitors in the halls of Torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents. Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery. Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestines.
Nice.
Fools! Time is meaningless in the halls of Torment. Whether it's a day or 1,000 years, Sai will be frozen.
Bam.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years? Or 2,000 years? I can no longer tell. But I will never break. Never.
I should have never trusted you.
Who dares to defy the Duchess of Anguish? I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly.
Where's the Amulet of Kings?
Of agony. It will be glorious.
Tell me, Saisahan, where's the Amulet of Kings? Let me know. 2,000 years of this. Well, that was an easy fight.
Sai is in pain. Release his bonds, quickly.
You okay?
I do not know you. Why are you here? Who sent you?
Varen sent me. I'm a friend.
The Emperor? He lives? This day is filled with wonders.
Did they force you to reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings?
They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. But I did not break my vow. The amulet is hidden and safe.
Can you walk? We need to get out of here.
My strength is returning. Lead on.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly.
Sai's been through a lot, but it looks like he can walk on his own. That's a good sign.
All right. Let's head on back. How you doing, buddy?
It is bad luck to owe a life debt to a stranger. So I've decided that you are my friend. Know that my people do not take such things lightly. If by life or death I can serve you, I will do so without hesitation.
We did it. We got him. Sai's going to be all right. Thank you.
Sahan looks relatively healthy, but there's no telling what sort of toll years of torment will take upon the mind. It will be interesting to see. I do hope we're done here. I have an assignation with a young lady.
Here's the problem. If I were Saisahan right now, I wouldn't tell us where the Amulet of Kings is. Because I would assume this was a ploy from Molag Bal, right? Like, I think my mind would be so shattered that I would never be able to trust anyone ever again. I would always assume that everyone else is Molag Bal.
Saisahan lives. You've outdone yourself, Vestige.
The Daedra tortured his mind as well as his body.
The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything the Daedra can concoct. The forces of loyalty, honor, and friendship are powerful indeed.
What's our next move?
We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Saisahan has had time to recover. He is a man of great strength, but he will still need to rest after such an ordeal.
Listen, we need a Saisahan companion unlock, okay? Saisahan is clearly best guy. This guy is fucking sick. Where's the Amulet of Kings?
Sai locked the amulet away in the ruins of San Kotor and entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him. He's eager to meet his liberator. I'll contact you when we're ready to move forward.
San Kotor sounds familiar for some reason.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. A strange name. Is it true your soul was taken from you?
Yes, it's true.
Stranger still. My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. Yet you have both of those things in great measure. I had begun to think that honor was a relic of the past. You give me hope.
How are you feeling?
I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. But mentally, I feel a darkness in my heart. A weight on my soul. I do not know how long this emptiness will remain.
How do we get the Amulet of Kings?
I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor, Kasura.
Is this...
As I am able, we must meet with her.
This is voice actor. I need to look this guy up, because it sounds very familiar, and I think I might know who it is. Let me just look this up real fast. Okay, we will as soon as you're well. You should rest now.
I will try to rest, but I am a warrior. We cannot sit still for very long. I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura. I am unpleasantly fragrant, and if she happened to be downwind of me, well, I would never hear the end of it.
Voice actor. Let me just see this. As you say, Sai.
The path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me to know that I shall walk the path with friends. May we all rest a little easier tonight. I know I shall.
Okay, he is not who I thought. Never mind. All right. His voice sounds very, very familiar. Okay, what's up, guys?
Sahan seems to be relatively unharmed. Can we wrap this up? I have an appointment with a certain young lady, and I need to stop by the money changers first. Women of that stripe seldom do anything on credit.
Okay. Ooh, level 4.
We did it. Sai's going to be all right. I have a favor to ask. Let's not talk about what happened with that doppelganger. Not yet, anyway. I had no idea Sai had feelings for me. I just need time to sort it all out.
Yeah, we just needed to turn this world-ending story into a CW drama.
My wounds are superficial. They will heal in time. But the debt I owe you will never be erased. I am honored to call you friend.
When Saitahan is recovered, you must accompany him on a journey to the Valley of Blades, where his mentor Kasura resides. I will contact you as soon as he's ready to travel.
All right. Let's head back and hear the next quest message. Also, while we're at it, are we done 7 out of 11? Main quest 7 out of 11. 4 more. Dang, man. Let's go to skills. Soul magic. What can we learn? Soul shatter. What changes? Oh, double damage. Is that it? Okay. I feel like that's a very mid ability. I mean, anything's positive, but that's not that much damage. That's really not much damage. I feel like that's not a very good ability. But hey, it's free damage, right? Who am I to complain? I could imagine some very, very, very rare scenario where it could save you. But I kind of doubt it. You know what? I could see it if you're surrounded. If it's like a boss fight where it, you know, like there's that one in Fungal Grotto where you get summoned by like fucking 20 tiny mud crabs. I could imagine scenarios like that where you're surrounded by 20 tiny mud crabs that kind of like die in one hit. But I still feel like that wouldn't be enough damage to kill them. I don't know.
There you are. Come. We must talk.
All right. Okay, well, we will resume in a second. But for now, I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care. Mwah.